everyone. I'm Ann with Andale Homestead.
Hello, everyone. It is Casey over at Ormsby Farms.
Hey, I'm Monica at Bland's Promised Land Ranch. I'm super glad to be here tonight, guys. I love Tuesdays.
I know Tuesday is. Can y'all believe it's the 5th week though of our homesteading boot camp? Yes, I feel like it's flown by. We are so glad all of y'all are in. This is week 5 of our homesteading boot camp, and y'all tonight we're talking about soaps, lotions, salves, balms, etc., 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 and etc. But before we get into all of that, Ann, you do it so well. Will you please say hello to everyone in this chat that's here tonight?
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Now, look, y'all might not see. You see that there's 3 of us. Our 4th little girl, our gal, Sandy. Her plate is full this week. And so she's not going to be able to join us tonight, but she's here in spirit, and we love her. And hopefully she might even be running this on her channel. I don't know. But this is her alley, too. We're going to share a couple of little hints from Sandy also. So let's say hey to everybody and feel back. Hey, she says hello. Hay Bale, Mrs. Dallas, Sue. I heard Jessie was teasing her about not knowing her first name, and that she had Mrs. in big capital letters, and so she changed it immediately, and she said Mrs. Dallas, aka Sue.
I like that.
Run around, Sue. Jersey. Hey, Jersey Dolphins. Hey, darling. And Rebecca, touched by yarn. Good evening, Rebecca. She won on Tuesday today. She said she needed a new doormat. And guess what? She won a new doormat.
No.
Awesome. Hey, Penny. Oh, we love you too, Penny. Always praying for all of us. And when she says that, she means it. So let's see, who else are we? Cynthia Delot, all the way from the Netherlands. We're so glad to see you, Cynthia. And Ann Philback saying hey to everybody in the chat as well. We're so glad you're here, honey. And then I see that little face. Have fun in nature. I have enjoyed you joining in. I love that name of yours. Your next thing to learn. Yeah, we're going to have some recipes for you, darling. Hey, Prayer Mountain Rita. Prayer Mountain Homestead Rita, she says, how do? Hey, yo, hey. And then we have Auntie's World. That is Lynette Lawrence. And she has come so far in all of her technical stuff. She has an official name of Auntie's World. We love you, Lynette. Thank you for being here. Ginger, not for nothing, Homestead. Excuse me, y'all. Getting choked up. I'm here. Them old ducks, the quacks had to be put up. Hey, Jessie and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead. Hello, everybody. Hello. We're so glad you're here. Oh, Jennifer Almost Ocean Homestead. Yes, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to everybody. Hey, Tamara Angling. How are you, Sugar? Hello, everyone. And Jeannie. Yay. Good evening, Miss Ann, Monica, Casey, and Hay Bale Crowd. R&W Farmstead, Tony Walsh. We're so glad you're here. He says, good evening, everyone. And Desert Goat. You know, we love seeing you in here, Desert Goat. You and the Blands are something special. Let's see. I think that's just about everybody for right now.
I did, yes. If I missed you, you know the drill. Holler at me in the chat. Oh, here, see?
James Hall, yo. Hey, y'all.
I missed him.
Hey, James Hall. I hope you're doing well. It's so fun to see everyone in all over the place on YouTube because we're friends. We hang out in the same circle. Uh-oh. A light is doing something a little unusual over there on the Ormsby Farms.
Casey, are you hitting buttons?
No, I'm trying to make it look like I'm not sitting in the dark.
No, you don't. Does it look like I'm sitting in the dark? Because you look really bright.
I don't know. But now it's now. Am I better? I guess I don't know. I won't do it. I promise, Bizanne. I'm sorry.
You're really bright. It looks like your background is completely superimposed.
Hey,
If I didn't know Destiny was a real dog, I would think that you put that there fake. Like that was a fake background.
I was about to say, she will let you know that she is real tonight. No worries.
oh, Desert Goat already has a question for you, Monica.
Oh,
Let's say Miss Monica, the boss, has any more animals taken a liking to Eric? Secretly hoping it's a goat. Nothing yet. Although I do have an incubator full of eggs right here, so you never know what we have going on.
you know that is Eric's favorite thing.
Well, he said I could do these. These are turkey eggs mostly, so
Okay,
this is
so
allowed. There are a bunch of bantam eggs in here though, so if anybody wants Texas banties, let me know. We've got a bunch of bantams my boy is trying to sell, but if he can't sell them, we're stuck with a bunch of little bantam chicks. So
Oh boy. Hey, two doves, bees, and gardens.
hey.
We're so glad you're here.
So
And
yeah,
boy, they're great on recipes. So,
Yeah.
yes.
what is tonight's topic again?
Lotions, salves, soaps, balms, and more.
Although I'm not sure any of us are making lotions, y'all, but we are making oils and salves and soaps and lip balm
Mhm.
And
bug spray.
I do have a recipe for body butter, which is a lotion.
It
So,
is.
Yes.
I'm still tweaking mine. I'm still perfecting it. So, but I'll give you a base recipe that I have used and then I'm still trying to like tweak and figure out. So
There you go.
I'm not convinced it's my favorite yet.
First time I ever made body butter, I think I called you, Monica, because I went, this is not going well. I don't like this. She said, just give it a little time.
Wait a minute.
I was about
Yeah.
to say it's so. I have followed Monica's recipe and made body butters before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a body butter kind of dude all the time, but sometimes like you need a little hand rub. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we should skincare.
That's
skincare,
right, Jennifer.
skincare, etc. In case we're making something for your hair or for something else. But yeah, it's all going to be skincare.
That's right. That's right. So, would you like for me to start off, or is that what we're doing? Hey,
Yeah. What do you got for us? What do you got for us tonight, Miss Ann? What are we starting with?
Let's just say that, as you said before, that Sandy's not here tonight. Plate overfloweth.
Yes.
But she does what she was planning on doing tonight was a shampoo bar, and
Yes.
she has a video on it. It is absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
We will make sure to leave it in the summary. And also, for any of those that are not, they're like me and can't write it down as you're listening, if you come back in 24 hours to the Hay Bale video, the Hay Bale replay,
Hay
all
Bale
of our
replay.
all of our recipes will be in the show notes.
Yeah.
But give it 24 hours. Give us
Yeah.
us a little sec, okay?
Yeah. So if you like what you're seeing tonight, you're not going to necessarily see everything in Andale's or mine or Casey's or Sandy's. You're going to see it over at the main channel. So go to the main channel for that.
As far as in the notes.
Yeah, in the show notes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That way you can go over there. And if you're over there and you haven't given it a like, make sure you give us a like
Yeah.
and subscribe. Bing.
There you
Casey,
go.
what are you playing with? Stop.
I
playing.
looked really awful. That other light, I was trying to like fix it and not look stupid. Okay.
We
That's
see
right.
you over there messing around with your stuff.
I know. Who was it? It was Tamara before said I was living in a disco.
Yeah, you are.
I was. So, all right. So now that we said that, so definitely come back in 24 hours.
Yes.
We'll try to put Sandy's video in there because it really is a great recipe. Have y'all tried making it before?
I have.
I
I have
haven't.
too. It is
I love it.
so nice.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
good.
gonna have to try.
I tweaked it a little bit and made it my own bath soap instead of just shampoo.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna have to for real watch that video again. I've seen it once and I just am like, I need to like actually make some
Do
copies.
you use a liquid shampoo now, Monica?
I do, but that's because I'm blonde again, so I have to use purple
Oh.
shampoo.
No, I forgot.
But I also have issues with my hair turning green. I have several videos on my hair going green. So I'm a little careful about this thing, okay?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Jesse put our Etsy link
Thank
in.
you. That's
Thank
awesome. Yeah.
you.
Thank
So
you,
you can
Jesse.
take all the notes on everything you hear tonight if you go right over there to the Hay Bale Pepper Guide. Just click on that QR code or click the link in the notes right there. So thank you, Jesse. Also, Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse came in here, and we have Farmland Ford. Farmland Fords just came in too. So hello.
And
And
Ford.
Miss Ann is going to start us off. But before Miss Ann starts, I want to say one more thing too,
Mhm.
because Casey didn't cover this part. But just so you guys know, as a reminder, anything we say in here is all our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So if
Yes.
we say we really love X, Y, and Z essential oil because it helps us with X, Y, and Z, that's our opinion. And you have to do your own research. And we are not responsible for you ingesting or putting things on your body that might break you out.
There you go.
And she's not talking about chromosomes either. She's talking about X, Y, and Z, like the bullet notes.
Yeah, exactly.
All
So
right, what is
that being
that in
said,
here stays in here? That's right, my
there you
brother.
go. Yes, yes. What's said in the hay bale stays in the hay bale. So, all right,
Okay,
Miss
so
Ann.
Okay.
let's get started only because y'all have had some technical difficulty today. The battery of my computer seems to constantly want to go dead. Now it's about a quarter of the way through, so I'm going to quickly do my demonstration. And
got
then Jesse helped me earlier today, but I may have to come back on my phone. So let's do it while I've got all my stuff together, right?
Yes.
Well said. Have fun in nature. That's right. That's right. Is VO5 bad? Well, read the ingredients, baby. Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing I'm going to show you how to do is now I sell these things on my website, but you can make them. They're not hard to make. And the first thing we're going to do is some cayenne oil. Now,
My favorite.
cayenne
Yes.
oil is a big pain reliever. Cayenne, the capsaicin in cayenne, in my opinion, knows how to go to exactly the right spot. But what I have done is I have cayenne that we have grown in our garden, so I know what to do. Hey, Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. I know how they're grown. I know what's on this cayenne. It's not like you're getting it powdered cayenne from the grocery store, which you can. Just make sure it says 100% cayenne. So what I've done, you see the cayenne peppers that are in this jar.
Let me see if I can pull you up big. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at God.
It's always such a surprise. So this has been cooking since October 25. Okay. I don't always let it cook so long, but you need to let it cook at least, not cook, set for 6 to 8 weeks. There is a way that you can hurry this along. What I've done is put castor oil in here. Oh, there's a good wheel and a funny face. What I've done is put castor oil in here to be able, because castor oil is healing itself.
I was about to say, why do you choose castor oil?
I chose castor oil because castor oil is such an incredible healing oil. You can put castor oil by itself in your belly button. You could put it on your face, on your eyes. Do not put cayenne oil on your eyes or around your face. It doesn't burn going on, but if you're rubbing it on your body, hey, Carol, that's my friend, local friend, Carol Hammer. I love her. She and her husband, Joey, are very dear friends of ours.
Oh.
So what I do, I grow the cayenne, and then
You infuse the cayenne into the oil.
yes, and I've hidden it from myself.
While she's looking for it, do you know that I bought castor oil because of Miss Ann? I got it from the Azure Standard because Ann would talk about it every single week.
Yes,
And I was like, let me get it.
cold pressed,
Mm-hmm.
Exxon free, cold pressed. So this is what it looks like strained. And then, or if you're in a hurry, you can put while your belly button, because your belly button is your closest source to getting internally. That's where we came from our mamas, and that's our opening to the world. and you put it in there. It helps with muscle pain. It helps with any kind of leg cramps, back pain, knee cramps, all those kinds of things. It really does. And what part of the cayenne plant do you use? I use the whole thing. I mean, I just don't use the leaves. I just pull the pepper and dry it. I dry it. I dry my herbs because somebody told me somewhere that you can use fresh herbs, but I'm scared to do that because water is the enemy to all of these things. Water will make them go rancid. So
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
my peppers are very dry, and I soak them with castor oil. Then I strain it. You get 1/2 a cup. This is for the salve. I'm obviously all over the place. 1/2 a cup of the oil you pour in, and then I put it in. I'm not going to do it, but I put it in my double boiler. I have a double boiler here, and it's so nice. If you get to get one, you like drying yours too, good, because it has the little spouts on the side. Y'all, this is the best buy I ever bought, is to have this kind of a double boiler. I put, so it's 1-to-1, 1/2 a cup of cayenne oil to 1/4 cup of beeswax pellets. And this is the beeswax pellets that I get. I got the yellow because bees are yellow. I don't know. The white is probably okay. But somebody once in my history told me that yellow is better. I mean, honestly,
No, that's the good scientific reason.
Yeah.
Honey's yellow. So I got the yellow beeswax.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
1/4 cup of beeswax, then 1 tablespoon of cocoa butter. And the reason why I put a tablespoon of cocoa butter in there, it just makes your salve creamier and softer, nicer, a little more solid. Yeah, white is bleached. It's no good. That's what I heard, Ann Philbeck. Thank you for being my brain. So 1/2 a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of beeswax pellets, 1 tablespoon of shea butter. Heat it up, warm it all up, and then you can pour this salve into little containers. You need the little containers. This is just a 2-ounce container that I have, and I picked red because cayenne's hot. It will go in liquid, and then it solidifies. I set it out on a straight counter because if you have it crooked in your pan or something, it's gonna be like this in your container. But it doesn't take very long, and once it solidifies, then it works out well. You can put it in a jar if you want to, but I would suggest you put it in something that is solid, only because it keeps better. Oh no, I don't put cayenne oil in my belly button, darling. I just put the castor oil, just the plain castor oil. This is for spots. This is what it looks like when it's done. This is for spots that are hurting. Your knees are hurting. Your back is hurting. Your neck is hurting. All those kinds of things. Elbows, man. Elbows. And my wrist now have lovely arthritis that drive me crazy. So that's the cayenne oil and the cayenne salve. Yay!
She did like a double.
Yeah, she
whammy.
did. Because the cayenne oil you can use separate. So the cayenne oil itself, I have. And last year when I found out I had a bulging disc and I was working with a chiropractor and all this stuff, Miss Ann sent me some of that. And I'm going to tell you right now that I was rubbing that all over where I have the bulging disc. It's like literally the very bottom of my back. And I was rubbing it on there every single night. And I'm going to tell you what, it was amazing. Yeah, it reminds me of like the icy hot too for the salve, but it's not.
It doesn't
You don't
burn.
feel it. No, when you put it on, you don't feel anything except for relief eventually. It just takes a few minutes. But I would put it on and rub it in, and then I'd brush my teeth, and then I would go to bed. And let me just tell you, it was amazing. And it helps so much. I love it. I've sent it to people before. Even after that, I was like, I need to get some of this and send it to my friends. Because it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it really does. I put the oil in little roller bottles, and they're so convenient to be able to slip in your pocket or to travel with and things like that. So it really does help a lot with the
Yes.
pain. It's a pain reliever, and it's natural, and it doesn't have all that garbage in it. The only thing you do need to wash your hands, because if you rub it all on you and then do this, is you're going to feel it in your eyes or your nose or your mouth.
No, taking those contacts out after you rub that on, for sure.
No.
Yeah.
But you make a good point, because the castor oil, Heather was saying you can put castor oil in a bandage and place it in your throat to draw soreness out. And castor oil is such a drawing, naturally oil that kind of draws those things. Lisa says she rubs it on me and it makes her pain away. But I will say that, because cayenne has that capsaicin, or what is it called? The capsaicin. Capsaicin. It actually is an anti-inflammatory naturally, supposedly.
Yes.
It's an anti-inflammatory. And because of that, you really do feel
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they say, but I say it works on me very well, and it also works on Worth very well.
Yeah.
So we use it a lot, and
Yeah, we do too.
we certainly have had some issues, you with your back and just being normal aches and pains, but me with my arthritis, and Worth with all his bone issues. We need all the help that we can get. And so pain reliever, that was one of the first things I ever made.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Now, I still have a little teeny bit of battery left on my computer. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm trying to be a real big girl and not totally freak out, but just in case. Yeah, you do need to grow more cayenne peppers, y'all. Because you can dry them and use them like crazy. I grind them up. I also grind cayenne peppers. I dry them, grind them, put them in capsules now, because I used to take cayenne shots every morning.
I do the cayenne shots.
That can't work.
It got to be a little tough. I would be just grimacing before I ever did it every day. So I put it in capsules. Worked wonders.
Oh, that's nice.
Wonders. Blood pressure. I had ulcers all up and down. You wouldn't think that capsaicin would help cure ulcers. Healed them, all of them, which is
I love that.
amazing. So God makes amazing things for us, and I'm tickled to pieces with that.
Yes, he does.
And is there a specific variety of cayenne peppers that you grow?
No, it's just cayenne peppers. I mean, it's the regular long, skinny kind of cayenne peppers. Thank you, Jennifer. That's so sweet. She says, hit that like button. Make sure you're still subscribed. I appreciate that. But that's funny. He most definitely does, Miss Ann. That's right, Jersey. You have rheumatoid arthritis and knew it helped, but wow, now oils and salve. And that's true. Have fun in nature. Honestly, it helps with arthritis. It really does. And just because I make it doesn't mean that, I'm just shooting you a line. It really does help.
Yeah.
And I will shoot a line, though, that if you like what Miss Ann talked about, it's a really good Christmas gift idea. You always can go to our Around the Hay Bale and Friends link tree, and her shop's there. And go, because she has this cute little variety package that she does around Christmas that has a little sample of all of her goodies that she talks about.
Yep.
Grab a couple, share them with friends. But I will tell you that after hearing about cayenne everything, I have switched to cayenne.
Cayenne and castor. Yep. Yep. That's right.
I haven't fully done the castor oil yet, but we gonna try it.
There you go. All right. Real quick, I'm sorry to bogart the show here, but I'm getting a little nervous because my battery's going down. So do y'all mind if I go ahead and show my second item, actually third?
Do it.
No, go for it.
Do it now. Do it.
All right. Now. Oh, hi. So what I have that I'm going to make tonight with you as well is natural bug spray, y'all. I get my La Vencedora from Jesse and Lisa. They get it out of Mexico and I order it. I do mostly pay for it, but when I can't win it. And so I have some vanilla. What I do, I put it in a spray bottle, just like this, just a little 2-ounce spray bottle. I get this is, let's see if I can read this doggone thing. Anyway, it's that much of a little medicine cup. And we're going to pour it in here. And I'm going to try not to spill it all over the world. Ha ha ha. Yeah. You can see how much you put in there. I put that much. And then it's important to have distilled water. The rest of it is okay, but you are spraying it all over your body. And so distilled water really does work the best. And then I just spill it all over the place and fill up the jar. Let's fill it up to about right there. So you can see. Can you see? No, you can't see. Anyway, I want to leave room. You want to trust me. Ask me how I know. You need to leave room for the cap because it will spill out when you put the cap on. Shake it up. And this is the best mosquito spray that you'll ever use. It really works great. You spray it all over the place.
That is crazy that that's water and vanilla extract.
That's it for real.
That's it. Now you smell like a cookie.
Oh, now don't get a big boy excited over here because that is.
I started making it because the mosquitoes here next to the creek will pick you up and take you away. They will eat you alive. And my grandbabies couldn't play out in the yard at all. And I didn't want to spray DEET and all those terrible chemicals all over the grandbabies. And but doesn't attract. I know, isn't that crazy? But it does. It's a bug spray. It repels them. Something about the smell of vanilla.
Maybe they're not vodka drinkers.
I guess. The creek skeeters are very nasty. Yes, they are, Jersey. Yes, they are. But, you know, I do sell this as well, but I'm almost embarrassed to because it's so easy. You pour vanilla and water in a little spray bottle.
That don't mean nothing. There are so many people that are not going to do it on their own. You better sell it.
Well, I did it. I'm selling it because it helps and it's natural and it is not something that is detrimental. It's not. It doesn't hurt you. You're not spraying chemicals and gross things. Yes, dear.
Matt, could I ask you to have a good essential oil / natural tick repellent spray, please? Because I've been seeing them all over the internet. And I really want someone that I know to make them.
Yeah.
So I can buy it.
Okay.
Because here's what's not going to happen. If mama buys some witch hazel and then I have to go searching for all these extra oils, I'm going to make one bottle. I'm going to lose half of it. And I'm never going to remember where it is. I'm just not. I'm just not.
I can do that. I have all the ingredients for it.
Miss Ann, I need you to do that and put that on your website, please, so I can buy some. Because Eric won't yell at me if I'm buying stuff from you.
See? You learn. Over the years, you learn.
Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry. Your mosquitoes are tough. You know, not everything's for everyone. But, I do peppermint tea and water, says Heather. Well, that's awesome.
That's cool.
And then who was it up there that said she adds a little bit of peppermint to her vanilla?
You smell like a peppermint vanilla. That's like Christmas time for me.
I know. Ho, ho.
That's like Christmas all year long.
That would be awesome. Good.
Oh, there it is. It was Ann Philbeck.
Yeah.
I love that.
She adds a little peppermint in there.
I'm totally going to be making that tomorrow. And just so you know, I'm going to be tagging Ann in a short for it.
Okay, you do it. It's so easy, y'all.
That's awesome.
So easy.
We get the worst mosquitoes in the South.
It really works. It really does. And my grandkids come back in and they don't look like they have chicken pox.
I love that. Because see, I'm the one here that gets eaten alive when I walk out there, especially to do my garden. It's really bad. Try and try and attract birds that eat ticks on your farm. Not that you need more chores, but birds are good equal. Okay, so that's the thing. We got lots and lots and lots of birds here. Lots of birds. We don't talk about how many birds we have here. And birds
There's
literally.
that one bird. There's
hear
that
it.
one bird.
Yeah, I have lots of birds. The problem is that I am still finding out that people who still raise their own birds, poultry and stuff like I do, and let them free range, they're finding ticks on their property. And that is has elevated my concern just a little scooch. Because I have a lot of birds, but that doesn't mean they're eating all of them, especially if somehow they're dropping down magically from the sky. I'm just saying. All right, that's all.
Just saying. It is a little freaky.
Just saying. I mean that thing, you know,
We're gonna
where
help
you,
Monica up on her soapbox. So
that thing where you can't eat red meat. Okay, because I raise my own beef. Okay, that thing has increased over the past few years 10,000%. That used to be like this, but it's 10,000% increase. That's not normal.
No,
Which means my little normal birds aren't going to be able to handle whatever's out there.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna need to try something else.
it's not nature. Okay, so
Beauty berry for mosquitoes. Crush a leaf and rub it on your skin. But American beauty berry will dye your skin pink, won't it? The beauty berry is like that bright purple berry. We're gonna be purple.
Purple people eaters?
Yes, purple people
well,
eater.
I mean, you know, we all have some mint growing in our yard. You can rub mint if you're in a bind. You can rub mint all over yourself, and that helps as well a lot.
Yes, guinea hens do eat the ticks. The only problem is that guinea hens are very loud, and Eric has already outlawed guinea hens.
Yeah,
another one of Eric's favorites. Like
Outlawed.
Guineas are pretty loud.
Outlawed.
Everywhere. Oh, not the leaves. The leaves. Don't use the berries.
Oh, the leaves don't use the berry. Yeah, if you put the beauty berry on you, you'll be purple.
Purple pumpkin people eater.
Oh, I do have lemon balm. I could use lemon balm, just rub it on my skin.
Yes, you can. You can do that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Lemon balm, I'm telling you, is great for everything.
Except for if you have thyroid issues.
Oh, yeah.
Lemon balm is not healthy for you.
Okay, don't do it then.
Don't do that. Don't listen to Casey.
I won't do that, but you can do that.
Yes.
See, I love me some lemon balm teas. And speaking of balm, now this is not balm the balm, but Monica, now let me tell you before you get started with your lip balm. I was gifted one. What was it, like 2 or 3 years ago? You gifted mine.
Probably.
And I never knew how much I needed homemade balm in my life until then. Because everybody always thinks, okay, chapstick, all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know that the chapstick and the lipstick and all the stuff that people put on their lips is like putting plastic over your lips. Yeah. Your lips can't breathe. Mm-hmm. That's when they get more of the infection. If you already have infection and you're covering it up with chapstick, then you're going to get the nice little fun hellos right over there and hello right up here.
Yeah.
So now that was your intro to your lip balm.
Okay, so Miss Ann said before though that she started making things out of a need, right? So I actually am going to tell you 2 things really quick that I learned, and I actually started doing these because there was a need in my house too. So the first one I'll tell you is lip balm. I have a whole video on this as well. I made it a few years ago and it's got like 100 views. It's terrible, but it's a good video. It just never went anywhere. Okay.
Hey, look, if I get 100 views, I think it's great.
Well, Eric looks at it and goes, "Oh, it's just got 100 views." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, stop it." He wants everything to have 1,000 views. He thinks that I just want it to have a lot of views. I'm like, 100 views is good. I'm excited. But needless to say, it's a good video. It's just older, but I'm a real long-haired blonde there. But it's a good video and it explains from start to finish how to do this. And I make my own lip balm because there was a need for us to have some sort of like fun gift for my family. We do a big family gift exchange. And I was like, I need to figure out how to do this because I want to give something in a quantity, but I didn't have a lot of money to spend on things. And so I was like, well, I do have some things. And so I had the oils that I needed. And I had cocoa powder. So this one right here is my non-cocoa powder. So I make a really fun chocolate peppermint one at Christmas time, and it's like,
Ooh,
so good.
yum.
And the chocolate tints your lips just a scooch, but this one is just a regular one. Oh, thank you, Jesse. But this one is just a regular one. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 part beeswax, just like Miss Ann had showed you. And you don't have to make me big, Casey, because I don't have all the recipe idea. I don't have all the things like Miss Ann had. I just have this. But you take
That's
one.
still a prop.
Still
It
about
is.
1 part beeswax. And so I'm going to give this to you in parts because you can make a big quantity. This is what I really like about it, is you can really size up or you can make it size down. So you're going to do 1 part beeswax. That would be, let's just say 1 tablespoon of beeswax, which is quite a bit. Then for 1 part beeswax, you're going to do 2 parts of the butter of your choice. I like cocoa butter. It's a firm butter. Cocoa butter is a more solid butter. If you do a shea or a mango, they're going to be a softer. Shea is softer than mango. Just learn some of these different butters that are out there. But I can tell you that cocoa butter is my favorite for the lip balms. So 2 parts of cocoa butter, 1 part beeswax, and then you're going to do 2 parts of coconut oil, same as the beeswax. I mean, same as the butter. So coconut butter or cocoa butter and coconut oil are going to be the same. Okay. Same ratio. And
Now,
then you're going to weigh out just half. Yep.
do you get your coconut oil? I get my coconut oil is solid and I have to melt it.
Yes.
Do you get
So
it like that?
mine is solid.
Like,
I use the regular, like raw, the coconut oil that you get at like Costco, the big
okay.
organic tub. And mine
Yes.
is solid in the winter and liquid in the summer because I keep my house at like 80 degrees. So it's always liquid in the summer. But in the
Okay.
winter, when I buy this, I have it usually in the winter. I have to, liquid, make it liquid. So you take the beeswax, you take your butters, melt the butters in your little double boiler, just like Miss Ann has. Melt your butters, your coconut oil and your butter of choice, my cocoa butter. Okay. Melt your butter and your oil together first. Then you're going to add in your beeswax. Dump your beeswax in. So it's going to be half of the others too. And then you're going to drop in about 20 drops peppermint oil. What'd you say? I used to eat the what? The flavored chapstick.
Favorite chapstick. Who didn't? I mean, I did.
Well, my children have eaten this and it's completely fine. So good. And then if you want, you can add, before you add the peppermint, once you have everything all melty, you're going to pull it off the heat. And then you can add your 20 drops of peppermint essential oil. Now you can, it is an addictive product. It dries lips out. It dries your lips out. So you have to keep doing it. With
On
this,
purpose.
exactly. Yes. This doesn't do that. It's all natural as much as you can. And if you want that little bit of tint, you can add a little bit of the cocoa powder in it. You're just going to add a little bit. Maybe a teaspoon, depending on how much you're using. Again, it's not as much as either of any other ingredients, really. It's just a little bit. And again, I'm not giving you solid measurements because you can make it scale, because you can buy packs of 50 of these. And you can make 50 lip balms. Yeah. And so what I do, and you're probably thinking, Monica, I don't need 50 lip balms. Okay. But if you have this lip balm and then your sister or your brother or your cousin or your grandbaby has a lip balm, you give them one. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is so good. It smells amazing. It smells like chocolate peppermint. What in the world? Then you're going to give them an extra. And then you're going to give somebody else an extra. And I have a lady that I barter eggs for sometimes when I want hatching eggs. And she left me 24 duck hatching eggs she collected. She wasn't going to charge me for them, but you better believe I left her a handful of lip balms. She was so excited. She was like, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas came early. And I was like, but it was 5 lip balms. And if you sell these at a farmer's market or whatever for $5 a piece, you're going to make your money back on it pretty quick. So the idea is this is natural. It's easy. And it is something very clean, which is great. And it makes a really great gift. So if you're making them now, you just put them to the side and use them so I'm going to use about 20 drops of peppermint oil into whatever my ratio is. Sometimes what you can do is if you're making a small batch, I would do like half of that, just do 10. Sometimes you can just kind of mix it around. When you mix it all up and you take the little pipette and you take a plastic pipette and you suck it out and then you put it in the little lip balm tube, right? And once they're in the lip balm tube, you have to keep them nice and straight. I put mine on a plate, keep them all standing up, and then I drip it all in. They will cool very quickly because the beeswax helps it cool very quickly. Once they're cool, then you can always take one and try it. And if it doesn't have enough peppermint in it, then feasibly you can wind them suckers up.
Yeah. Ew.
Dump them back in the bin and then remelt them and add a little more if you really wanted to. The good thing is that if you make it once and you scale it a little bit. Once you make it, then you can play around. And yes, the recipe will be in the Hay Bale. And I do actually have a recipe with firm measurements on my video. I just know that I like doing it different parts because I don't know how much I'm going to make at any given time.
Right.
But yeah, the peppermint oil is kind of one of those things that you just put in to choose. But the other thing that I have, and I have made it before, and my other one was out of a need, and I have made this a couple times. Now this tallow recipe, it looks like this is my tallow. I've been kind of using it in the bathroom and for my face. My kid uses it in their face a lot of times, this tallow balm or body butter, if you will. It's basically just like a lotion. It's real smooth. I mean, it's a real smooth, soft lotion because my tallow is, you're going to see it. It's really going to rub on there pretty fast, but it's a heavier, not a heavier lotion. It's a lighter lotion, but it'll stay pretty shimmery, if you will, because I didn't put any arrowroot in this. If you ever have a balm or a body butter or a lotion and you don't want it to be that greasy feel, all you have to do is add a little bit of hold on, my computer's gonna die.
Just arrowroot flour.
Arrowroot flour.
Computer's dying.
Just make sure that you use a very small amount of arrowroot to begin with because it will clunk and it's yucky.
Yes. So I have a problem with cornstarch and all those other things, and I can't use baking soda and things like that. So yeah. Yes, Casey.
Oh, yes, arrowroot will clump. I don't know why I decided to use so much. I had homemade barbecue sauce that I had canned, and it was the vinegar base, so it was like kind of liquidy. And when you have kids, it's like that's not barbecue sauce; it's water. You're like, okay, well, I can thicken it up, and maybe adding a fourth of a cup was a little too much because now I have like barbecue body butter.
Yes,
it is what it is. Well, this recipe that I'm going to give you is going to have measurements, and it's going to be for a non-tallow body butter. It's for another body butter, but this is the base that I actually started making years ago, and it's really simple. It is and this was out of a need too. My daughter had eczema and she was allergic to like everything. She broke out to everything. She wasn't allergic. She was like intolerant of everything. Her body would just really react to so many things. And so to the point where we were using every lotion we could, and she was screaming and crying because it was so painful because every lotion out there almost always has alcohol in it.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm like, what the heck? So I went home and looked up a recipe, and this is the basics of it. Very basic. It's 5 ounces of, I use mango butter because she specifically was responding to shea butter. You can use shea butter or mango. This is the main part. Shea and mango. That's your heavier butter. Okay. That's your thicker, heavier butter, or body, oil. 5 ounces of mango butter, 2.5 ounces of coconut oil. That's my liquid, my carrier oil. You could even use, what's it called? What did you say? Castor oil, if you really wanted to in this, instead of coconut oil. Completely fine. That's your carrier oil. And then if you need to, depending on the consistency of it, you can add a little tiny bit of extra carrier oil, maybe another 1/4 ounce, but basically it's 5 ounce, 2.5 ounces. And then you're going to add up to 45 drops of whatever essential oil you want. Now, at first I did lavender for her. That was the only thing I trusted because lavender is very mild, and it's one of the most mild oils you can use. And you basically are going to melt them together. Once they're all completely melted, you can take it off of the eye, and then you can actually let it start to solidify. Now you can put it in the refrigerator. Okay. Add your essential oils, put it in the refrigerator and let it kind of harden. And then you can pull it back out later and let it kind of come to that almost room temperature. So it's easier to deal with. And then you're going to take a hand mixer and just mix it, just whip it. And once you whip that all up, it's going to be like a whipped body butter.
Yeah.
And pretty standard. Again, you can add whatever oils you want, essential oil wise. I would never add any of those photosynthetic, whatever oils. You don't want to add lemon. You don't want to add any of the citrus oils. Because they're photosensitive. You go outside and you rub that on your body, you go outside, it really could make a difference. But be mindful of those things. But this was a very gentle body butter for her. And she was little and she didn't always love it at first because it was definitely oil based. But the mango butter, because it's double of that coconut oil, it helps.
Okay, so of the main ingredients, it's 1 to a half. Because if you
Yep,
got 5
pretty
and then
much.
2 and a half,
Pretty
it's
much. Yep.
1 to a half. So like a cup to a half a cup.
Yep.
And then how many ever essential oil drops that you want?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's it. And basically you can even use like avocado oil if you really wanted to. You could do that kind of stuff. You just need to be careful of how much, because some of those oils can make a difference on the ratios. But again, I like coconut oil. I like mango butter or cocoa butter. You can even do cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is a harder butter. But once you get it in the fridge, you're going to bring it out and you're going to sit it right on the counter and let it kind of come to room temperature again if you have the time. If you're impatient like me, you sit it out on the counter or you throw it in the freezer until it starts to really cool. And then you're like, "Grr." But be patient. It's worth it.
Yeah. When I make magnesium cream, I put it in the fridge for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Beat it, put it back in the fridge for 20 minutes and beat it because it will get kind of sometimes strange. But yes, so you have to make sure that it's getting just to the point where it can, even if it's really kind of hard, you could still beat it with a hand mixer, I could tell you. Because that is awesome, Monica.
And you can use infused oils. So like if you have some of those infused oils that Miss Ann has, I have used calendula. I have used calendula oil that I have infused. It was avocado oil, I believe. I infused with calendula, and I did use that for a body butter. But the avocado oil makes it a little creamy or a little softer. Yeah, just like that. But the avocado oil, I guess, was what I had infused, and it made it, using avocado instead of coconut made a difference. So I had to tweak it a little bit, and it wasn't as solid as I would have liked. So I'm trying. I'm working on it. But this is one of those things you make once or twice, and then you make it your own. You have a good time with it.
Well, and also, I think it would behoove us to mention, to make sure that you do some research on your essential oils that you're putting into any of your products.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because again, you're putting the stuff, well, when we talked about medicinals, you're putting it inside your body. These that we're talking about tonight, we're putting on the outside of our body.
Yep.
So maybe not getting the eucalyptus essential oil from the Wally World would be a wise decision.
Yeah, make good choices and get good quality ingredients.
Yep.
Because your skin is your biggest, organ in your body. So you're going to absorb everything from your skin. And if you're already you want to put something good on it, you need to make good quality decisions that you're putting in your body or on your body. So,
well, and it's also because that's the reason we wanted to make our own, right? Because we knew all the different ingredients that are in the stuff we buy from the store. Why then buy language, some crap to put in stuff that
I know. I mean, because people have said, well, what do you think about coloring so and so? Well, everything I find has dye, like red dye number 40 in it, and things like that. I mean, some beet juice or something like that might be fun. But anyway, so Casey, real quick, in case I dip out and all you see is an avatar, it's because my computer is steadily going down. But I will come back with the phone. Okay. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm just saying I'm watching it and it's going down.
Tick.
I'm going down.
So what do you have, Casey, to share with us?
Yes.
Well, I am more of the soap side of it. I didn't do it out of need. I did it out of watching too many homesteading videos while we were all inside of our houses during that time.
Yes.
So I did it out of boredom and then decided that I absolutely loved it. And I even started selling my soaps for a while, probably about 2 years I was selling the soap. So I do a very simple base soap. And then as Monica said, once you get that recipe down, you can make it your own. And I do personally a coconut oil soap.
Cool.
There's all different ones that you could do. There's the soap base that you can buy on the Amazon. But I like coconut oil. One, it lathers beautifully. And that's what you're wanting. You're wanting to see that you're getting clean by lathering up on your skin, right? And it's 3 ingredients, y'all. The base is 3 ingredients. It's your coconut oil, which, yes, I buy from the Costco, the big old jugs.
With the orange lid?
Yeah.
I think mine's Sam's Club because mine's the Maker's Mark.
Got it. Yep.
But so the blue lid. And I buy a bulk at a time because I use it for everything. Cooking fat, I use it for these kind of things. And I personally like to make my soaps, my balms, my lotions, my salves during the summer. Why, Casey? Why do you do it during the summer? Because Georgia heat gonna melt that coconut oil for me, so I don't have to do it myself. I just get it right out of the jug, prep it, because I mean now you really want to start prepping stuff for the winter. You know, we prep food for the winter. Why not prep these salves and balms and soaps? And soap takes a little bit longer than salves and butters and that kind of stuff. So coconut oil, lye, or sodium hydroxide, or distilled water. That's all. That's all it is. And then of course you can add whatever essential oil your heart desires to your.
Okay. What are the ratios?
So what mine is my recipe, and it makes one of the. I wish I was better prepared and would have found my little rectangle soap.
Well, you just moved in, honey. Everything's everywhere.
I know. And there's a lot, y'all.
So it makes like a fake bread pan, basically. It's like one of those big soap bars.
Yeah.
And I get about 8 soaps out of it. And that's 16 ounces of the coconut soap. It's 2.5 of lye. And then it's about 5 3/4 of ounces of distilled water.
Wait, how much lye?
About 2.35 is the recipe amount. Again, the recipe in 24 hours will be down below. And I mix the water and the lye together.
Okay.
And I do have a video. I have full-length videos on making soap because there are some rules and equipment that you need to have. And y'all know I'm very rebel about everything, but this is the one thing I'm not rebel about, because lye will burn your skin.
Yes.
They're not lying when they say that. It will burn straight through your skin.
Yeah.
So mix your water and lye together.
And wear a mask.
Wear a mask. I like safety goggles.
Oh.
I like gloves.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pour that lye water into my melted coconut oil, and I'm going to blend until it comes up to trace.
So you need like a
I use an immersion blender.
Immersion blender. There you go. Okay.
And I just use that immersion blender for beard balms, soaps, salves. I do not use it to blend up salsa afterwards. So that is just for the soaps. And you're going to blend it till what they call is trace. Trace is when it's going to be thickening up just a little bit. And you're going to see it's kind of, I'm trying to think, like a really chunky lemonade.
Okay. Like your coconut oil is beginning to congeal a little bit.
Pretty much, yes. And that is when you would add any of your exfoliants that you want to add to it, or your essential oils.
Okay.
Monica may remember I used to sell a soap with coffee grinds in it.
Yes.
And it was used coffee grinds.
So good. It scrapes your skin right off.
It is so good. I'm telling you, it's a really good exfoliant.
Eric would be like, I can't use this. And I'm like, I love it. And I'm like scraping my skin off.
Oh, look at there. Jesse found your video.
Jesse, you're so amazing.
What's that?
So it also is an odor, kind of like neutralizer, is coffee grind. So you're going to brighten your skin. You're going to get off the dead skin, and you're going to take away any of that farm stank. We all know what that is. With this,
a little of that every now and again.
And good essential oils to go with that. Sandalwood is always a really good, like a good woodsy, hearty essential oil is good for that. But I use some oregano oil, and I'll add in just this. I think I do about 45 drops in my soap base. I do the same. And again, this is just what I have tried, I have used, but the oregano oil is known for antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial properties that it has. So instead of buying those antibacterial soaps that have tons and tons and tons of ingredients in there, you just put some oregano oil in there, and now you really have a 4-ingredient soap. But it's antibacterial that you can use to wash your hands. You can wash your counters if you really wanted to with it. I'm not looking at any of the comments. I'm so bad.
Joe Machismo, that's what he says. I'm curious, how much coffee does he drink?
Well,
yes, he drinks enough. He drinks enough.
P.S. though, guys, if you don't drink coffee and you want coffee grinds, you can go and get coffee grounds from like your local Starbucks. Go to Starbucks, ask them if they have their coffee grinds from the day, and they will usually tell you, come back at the end of the day, we'll give them to you.
Yes.
So you can use some of them for your body butters or your soaps or whatever, and then put the rest of them in your garden.
Yeah,
right there.
I love that too. Yeah,
It's a really good one. But yeah, I use those lavender flowers are really good for exfoliant and add into your soaps.
Ooh.
Even I sometimes put like dried oregano like leaves in my soaps as well.
No, really?
It really is like you get that base soap, Monica, your coconut oil, your lye, and your water.
Now, how long does it take for that to set up? I keep hearing, hey, gardening is my piece. How long does it take?
So what to come to trace or to like completely harden?
No, like once you
once you've got it all mixed up.
Yeah, once you pour it into the thing.
24 hours. So I usually wait overnight and the next day it's hard. Now, that does not mean it is ready to. Jesse had found my video because he's put 2 of mine up. So there's different between cold press soap and hot press soap. Hot press is essentially if you're making hot press soap, which you're doing in a crock pot, that is ready after it hardens. Cold press, which is better for you and your body, is going to take 3 to 4 weeks. So after the 24 hours, I've popped it out of my mold. It looks like this big old giant rectangular block. I shave the tops and the sides, and I cut it into my little soaps. And I have all of that in the Amazon storefront if you're looking for the molds and the cutters and all that. And I let it sit for 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
So
months?
No, excuse me, weeks. Sorry. Weeks.
I don't have this kind of time. I need the soap now. I'm going to buy this somewhere.
Wow.
Weeks.
This is why I don't make mine soap.
About a month. About a month you're letting it sit.
Okay.
Now, you can wet. It's just going to get better and better as it sits there. So if you listen to me and then just toned out when I corrected myself and you waited the 3 to 4 months, it's still good. It's going to be some really good soap.
Yeah.
And you deserve it for your having patience for 3 to 4 months.
I'm just going to buy mine from Carmen in the meantime.
And it is good. But see, Monica, you do like a double bash. You got 16 bars of soap right there.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many bars of soap your family actually goes through?
Yes, because I buy goat's milk soap from a lady that we had on our show years ago. She's out in California. Her name is Michelle Bibby, and I order all my soaps from her. And so I have to go through and buy. I spend a little bit of money, but I always buy them when they're on sale. And I go to One Bless Acre and I buy her soaps when they're on clearance and sale. And we go through.
Thank you, Joe.
12 bars of soap, 12 to 15 bars of soap I buy every 2 months.
What? Oh, them some clean folks at the Bland's house.
We always have a bar or 2 extra. I always have, I don't run out.
Ooh, I got me sweating now. That's a lot of soap.
That's
every couple months. Maybe it's like every 3 months because it's like quarterly. So yeah, probably 3 months. Quarterly, I buy.
But you got a lot of people in your house.
But here's the thing. I have teenagers now that take some of these people take 2 showers a day. I'm like, y'all, I'll be lucky if I can take 2 showers a week. Y'all be taking 2 showers a day.
I know that's the truth. I'm doing well, Storms. Thank you.
Now I'll tell you, Monica, the recipe that I have that is on my video and that I make, not counting what I add in there, is 48 cents a bar of soap. So that's my cost to make 8 bars of soap, 48 cents, whatever, times 8. Y'all do the math. Y'all know I'm not good at math. But you remember, when I do cooking with Casey, I'm always trying to save y'all money on your grocery bills. And when you make a batch of soap for 48 cents a bar of soap, you can't buy that anywhere. And it's all natural and it's good ingredients. It's just some things, just like your canning, just like your gardening. You got to take a little bit of time, set it up to prepare yourself for the winter. And if you're doing quarterly, Monica, you really could make 2 bars, which is going to be your 16. 3 times a year, and it takes you about a day to make the bars and let them sit, and then you let them sit. Now, I've never made it with goat milk. I have used them. I've been sent goat milk soap before, and it's
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
But I would look up recipes. Don't ask Casey about goat milk soap recipes. But coconut soap,
it sounds wonderful.
That's really good. Yeah. Well, and see, I've had your coconut oil soap. I've had your soaps before. They're great. But I will say
somebody got $3.84 is what makes my single batch of soap for 8.
That's
8
amazing.
bars of soap.
So I pay usually anywhere between $3 and $5.50 a bar because I get them when they're on super clearance. Like I always wait until I have like a discount code and clearance and like I get all the clearance ones. So when she's clean, but I have been known to pay, upwards of like $7.50 and $8 for a bar of soap.
Yeah, a lot of people charge $8 a bar.
$8 is pretty standard. So yeah, I mean, I literally
when I sold them.
Yeah, I will throw down anywhere between $50 and like $80 on an order because I got to get it shipped to me. Usually I get free shipping if I play my cards right. So I am really a good bargain shopper, but I know I buy at least a dozen bars of soap at a time. And I usually
challenge you to make one batch because I never
to.
want to take somebody away from shopping with another homesteader.
Well, I can make the coconut oil ones, and then I'll just keep buying my goat milk ones from a friend because I will say the goat milk soap has helped Abigail's skin. My boys don't use like acne stuff; they use the goat milk soap on their face. As a matter of fact, my boy went on a trip today, and he was like, "I got this bar soap," and I said, "Well, it's for your body too?" He goes, "I only use this for my face," and I'm like, "You only use it for your face?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I use Old Spice for my body." I'm like, I wanted to throw up my mouth a little bit. I'm like, that's horrible. Why?
Ew,
oh my gracious.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, y'all. Okay, so we need to do this has been absolutely fantastic.
Gosh, I loved it.
I'm down to the final sliver of battery.
This much?
So I thought it's not red yet. As soon as it turns red, then I'm going to let you know. But yeah, so we're going to figure out what we're doing next week.
Yeah.
And let us just say, if you enjoyed this soaps and lotions one, be sure to check out our videos on it, but definitely leave us a comment and say, hey, would y'all touch back on it? Or because you never know, once the 12 weeks is up, you tell us what you would like to see us to do after boot camp.
There's lots more stuff to make, y'all. There's so many things to make.
And y'all know we could talk for days on end about most anything.
Healthy things, yes.
Okay. So Anne, since you have the sliver, you get to count us down.
Okay, because I'm gonna go real quick because I might be gone. 3, 2, 1, spin. Let's see what we're talking about next week and what's going on. And we are eating out chicken.
Out chicken. Huh?
I love that because now that you buy stuff if you buy your chicken at the grocery store, they already have it pieced out for you. A lot of people don't know. My children's generation has no idea how to cut up a chicken.
Yeah.
No idea.
And do you know how much money you can save? This kind of topics gets Casey all excited over here because I love saving money. And you pay a certain amount for a whole chicken. When you're paying the extra for the breasts or the thighs, what you're really paying for is somebody to cut it up for you.
Yeah.
Why not do it yourself? And save the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that all as I'm pulling up our giveaway tool too. So
can I tell you something? I was super proud of myself the other day. I was thinking about you, Casey, because we have a bunch of meat birds. I have 50 meat birds right now. 40 of them are Cornish, and then 10 of them are American breasts. And my American breasts they're not growing as fast as the Cornish, but the Cornish are doing great. And they're not quite ready to process, maybe 2 more weeks. And are you pulling that spinner up so we can get ready to spin? Casey, are you working on that spinner?
That's right, Arctic Cat.
The giveaway?
Yeah. Are you going to do the giveaway?
Oh, yeah, I got this. Okay. I'm on my game.
You can do that. And then I'll tell it while we're talking about the giveaway. Go ahead then. Pull the giveaway up and then put the number. We'll tell everybody what to put in there.
There we go.
And that way we're not wasting time either. Coconut oil. Okay. So you're going to put coconut oil in the chat.
How do you spell coconut?
Coconut. Yep. Coconut oil. Yep.
Okay, good.
Coconut oil.
Hashtag. Thank you, Chris.
No hashtag, just coconut oil. Well,
coconut oil.
I'm not ready to butcher my chickens yet. So the other day I was looking at chicken online because I had to buy some chicken for my family because I don't have chickens in my freezer. And lo and behold, what did I see? Either I could pay $3 a pound for chicken already processed, already, cut up and sliced up in the packages, or they had a sale 99 cents a pound for the whole birds.
Oh, yeah.
I said 99 cents a pound. You had to limit too. But let me tell you, I think everyone in the like area was buying whole chickens because they were almost sold out when I picked up mine. And I got 2 birds for 99 cents a pound. I was so excited. And that's what we're actually going to have for dinner tomorrow. I'm cooking it in the morning. I'm going to piece it out and go from there. But
That's
yeah.
right.
And you know what's crazy
it's
is
quite a bit.
also is chicken wings. Like
Yeah.
every chicken, y'all, has 2 breasts. Now I
Mhm.
turn those 2 breasts into 4 breasts because I cut them in half because
Yep.
if they're just big. They have 2 thighs, you got 2 legs, drumettes, and you have 4
Stupid.
wings.
Yep.
Okay. Why are wings almost $8 a pound?
That's
Isn't that
crazy.
nuts? It's nuts to me.
Like I get it, there's not a lot of wings on a chicken. But that is ridiculous. So
That's literally the one spot, like the one part of the chicken. And when I piece a whole bird out, my kids could care less about the wings. They're like, I don't want that. There's like nothing on it.
Yeah,
see, I love chicken wings.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I have quail, turkey, chicken, duck, geese, guinea. I think we got this. And
Yeah.
my peasants have learned proper cutting and processing.
Absolutely. Good job.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think most of my kids can process any of the poultry we have. So they can do all my kids when Eric hurt himself. You don't need to put the
I was
hashtag Miss
about
Penny.
to say, Penny, you don't have to
Yeah.
put a hashtag.
Yeah, no
Make or
hashtag toilet.
crackle, make or breakle. Yeah, that's cool because they found out they're flavorful and everyone wants them. I guess so. But no, my kids know how to piece out a turkey. They know how to do all that. They did to do that the other year when Eric hurt himself in the middle of processing. Oh, chicken wings in the air fryer. They had to finish out the processing of our turkey for Christmas without us.
Oh,
So
gosh, that's right.
I just had to take Eric to the ER. So I had my teenagers
Yeah, you did.
and all my kids processing out the turkey for dinner the next day without us. So it was really awesome. When buying the wings, you get more bone than meat. I think sometimes that's true.
Sometimes it is true.
Let me tell you before I spin, what I've done now is when I have pizza, and most people want like pizza and wings. You make your homemade pizza and you want wings. Get one of those drum legs, toss it in the buffalo sauce. You're going to get more meat, and it's like you're eating a jumbo chicken wing.
There you go.
Spoiler alert. Okay, and count us down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Who gets the $10 Amazon gift card? Let's see. $10 Amazon gift card. Don't forget to email Hay Bale and Friends. Round the Hay Bale. Oh, Landbander.
Congratulations.
Now, Landbander, extremely important, very important that you email roundthehaybale@gmail.com with your email so that we can send it. It's an e-card for Amazon. See it at the bottom, roundthehaybale@gmail.com. And that way, one of us will make sure that you get it. That's good. Let's see. Jennifer Ocean Homestead said she emailed last week. Did you get it? That's the producers are some kind hard to get at that.
We will reach out to our team and see about that email. So, no worries.
There you go.
We got you.
Don't worry, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
We got you. But let me say, Landbander, congratulations. But they got 2 more friends joining them for our finale kind of drawing for all of our fun prizes. And just FYI, there's going to be a soap mold and stuff in those giveaways. So it kind of ties in for tonight. So the next name that we're drawing is going to be, now this is one that's going to be put in. Who is it? Jennifer Oceans. And Jennifer, that is going to be your second entry because you won last week. So
did she win last? She was the winner of the $10 gift card last week.
She was.
That's right.
To my note, she was.
Yeah, but this week she's just won an extra entry into the final drawing. That's awesome. Very cool. Good job. Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
Another chance for her to possibly win that incubator that's up for grabs at the very end of this.
Right.
Arctic
Arctic
Cat.
Cat.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Arctic Cat. Your name goes in the hat to be
Yep.
in the final
The
drawing.
final drawing at the end of the
Arctic
week.
Cat in the hat.
Yay! You rigged. I never win. Do you enter, Jesse? I'm just curious.
That's true. Does he ever enter?
I saw his name, I thought.
I hope so. One more?
Yeah.
Do we have one more? No, that was 3.
That was
that was
3, yep.
3.
Okay, cool beans.
Congrats, everybody.
Now, before we go, make sure if you're rewatching, come back in about 24 hours. All of our recipes will be down below. We also have 4 weeks before this. If you missed it or you didn't see the topic, go check out our other ones. We've talked about, remind me, I know we've done incubating meat birds for meat.
Yep.
We've talked about making money on the homestead.
The medicinals, like the herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Foraging.
And what was the first one? It was something really good.
Yeah, I remember.
Something really good. But go back and check because it is just so good to have y'all here. And our numbers grow every single week, and that's great.
Yeah.
Again, if you won the $10 one tonight, make sure to email this email. And Jennifer, I will reach out to our peeps and see where that email goes and translate.
Jersey remembers it was water, glass, and eggs.
Oh yeah, water, glass, and eggs.
It was.
I'm not sure I talked anybody into that experience with mine, but anyway.
It was so good, though.
Well, see, me and Monica did. So it was kind of like Ann and Sandy
Mhm.
and Monica and Casey. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it ugly?
We were the
eggs?
rebels, the rebels down here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But before we go, Monica, will you end us up and do a little moment with Monica? So
I think I got a little something for you. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Tonight, we've been talking all about making your own like lotions and lip balms, and maybe you're making some oils that you're going to put on your body. Whatever reason you're doing what you're doing it, and there's got to be a good reason, right? I talked about how I did it because there was a need, there was a desire to fulfill a need in my life. And so from the book of Philippians, I wanted to remind you today and share a little moment. Paul says in verse 11 in Philippians 4, not that I speak from need, for I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I am. I know how to get along with little, and I know how to live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of being filled and going hungry, both of having abundance and suffering need. And now everybody wants to add on verse 13 where it says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. But I think the more important verse is, I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I'm in. And sometimes we feel like maybe we're making these products because we need them, because we don't have enough money for this, or we want something that's fancy, but we can't. Whatever it is, you need to be content in whatever God gives you, in whatever place you're in. And I want to encourage you tonight that maybe you're in a spot where you're feeling like you don't have as much as you would like. Be content. Be content in those moments because God gives us the moments so that we can grow. And so maybe you're feeling like, man, here I am making my own lotions because I can't do anything else. And I'm putting my lotion on and you're sitting here putting lotion on your hands that may be full of arthritis. But you have to remember too, that Paul had all kinds of stuff happening to him left and right. And he realized that even if he had aches and pains, whatever he was doing, he was content in every circumstance. And maybe your circumstance isn't the best and you don't feel like everything is going the way you want, but be content. God knows what you're doing. And Paul's been there. Jesus was there. And he knows how you're feeling. So be encouraged this week and just put a smile on because it's only going to last so long. And God knows what you've gone through.
There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
amen to that.
Being content.
Being content. So, hey, we are so happy that you guys were here. And we just want to encourage you to come back next week because we have more for you. We're excited to show you how we piece out chickens. I think Casey's going to be a pro at this one. And we just love you so much. Miss Ann has extra hearts coming out. I love that so much.
Hey, can we just say that Mrs. Ann's computer lasted the whole entire episode?
Right?
It's got the teeniest, tiniest.
See how good God is? He kept her here the entire time. Thank you guys so much for coming in, whether you're new or whether you've been here all season long and past. We love you and we appreciate you so much. And we will see you next week right here on Tuesday for Around the Hay Bale and Hay Bale and Friends. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love you. See ya.
Yay!
Bye, y'all.
Love y'all. Bye. I have so much fun with y'all.
Casey, Monica, and Sammy, gather round and let's start this grand plan. Can some